A gate agent rips up a black man's passport in front of a crowd, accusing him of carrying fake documents. But what she didn't know, he was a federal undercover inspector sent to secretly evaluate her behavior. What happened next? A full-blown investigation, national headlines, and the end of her career. This is a story of power, prejudice, and poetic justice. Stay until the end, because how it unfolds will blow your mind. Marcus Dean wasn't your average traveler. To anyone watching him at the airport that morning, he looked like a successful businessman, neatly dressed, leather carry-on in hand, and the calm energy of someone used to flying often. But beneath that composed surface, Marcus was anything but ordinary. He was a federal undercover inspector with the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA. His job? To quietly evaluate airport operations and how airline staff treat passengers, especially those from minority groups, the elderly, or people traveling with foreign documents. Think of him like a mystery shopper, but one whose reports shape national policy. On that morning, Marcus's mission was simple. Blend in, observe, report. He passed through security with ease and approached Gate 47, where his flight was boarding. That's when he noticed her, the gate agent. Mid-40s, cold tone, zero patience. She was already snapping at a family ahead of him who needed translation help. Marcus took mental notes. This was what he was here to witness. When Marcus stepped forward, passport and boarding pass in hand, he greeted the gate agent politely. "Good morning." But instead of a nod or a smile, she squinted at his passport like it was suspicious. She flipped through it, gave him a long, dismissive look, then frowned. "You sure this is real?" she said. Marcus stayed calm. "Yes, ma'am." She scoffed. "This looks fake." Despite holding a legitimate, up-to-date U.S. passport, Marcus found himself being treated like a criminal. She didn't scan it. She didn't ask for a second form of ID. She just decided. "You're holding up the boarding process," she snapped, and in one shocking move, ripped the passport in half. Gasps echoed through the gate. A man behind Marcus pulled out his phone. A woman nearby whispered. She did not just do that. The agent dropped the torn document into the trash and said coldly, "You're not flying today, sir. Step aside." Marcus didn't yell. He didn't argue. He simply said, "I think you should call your manager." Right now, the agent, let's call her Karen, rolled her eyes and threatened to call security instead. That's when Marcus calmly reached into his coat pocket. In no rush, just confidence. And out came the badge. Federal Aviation Administration, Inspector General's Office. Karen's face went pale. Marcus said, "My name is Marcus Dean. I'm a federal inspector with the FAA. I was sent here today to evaluate staff conduct at this airport." Silence. The same passengers she dismissed just moments earlier? Now her witnesses. Karen stammered. "I didn't know. I thought." Marcus didn't let her finish. "That passport you destroyed? It's federal property. And what you just did, it's not just wrong, it's illegal." Security arrived. Supervisors rushed to the scene. Karen tried to explain herself, but the damage was done. Phones had recorded everything. Witnesses were talking. She was escorted away in disgrace. Back at the airline office, Marcus gave a full written report. He submitted videos from passengers, notes, names of witnesses. Within hours, the airline issued a formal apology. Karen was placed on leave, but it didn't stop there. The FAA launched an investigation, not just into her, but the entire airline's training and conduct policies. Turns out, Karen had multiple prior complaints, ignored or quietly dismissed. This time, though, there was no sweeping it under the rug. The airline faced fines. Karen was terminated permanently. Mandatory anti-bias training was rolled out to several airport teams. And the story? It went viral. News outlets, blog, aviation forum. People were talking and sharing their own stories of discrimination. All because one man stayed calm and held the system accountable. What happened at Gate 47 was more than a bad customer service moment. It was a mirror. If Marcus hadn't been an inspector, hadn't revealed his badge, and hadn't had witnesses, would anyone have believed him? Sadly, we know the answer. Too many travelers, especially those of color, face unfair treatment every day. They question more, search more, Denied more. Karen didn't act that way because Marcus broke a rule. He didn't. She acted that way because of how he looked. She forgot a truth we all must remember. Respect has no uniform. It doesn't matter if someone's in a hoodie or a suit, if they speak perfect English or broken Spanish, if they're flying first class or economy. Everyone deserves dignity. Marcus didn't embarrass her. He didn't seek revenge. He simply let the truth and the system do the work. Marcus's story reminds us, you never know who you're speaking to. You never know what someone's going through. And you never know what power they might hold. But one thing is always certain. Kindness costs nothing, and respect belongs to everyone. Because when we treat people better, the skies and the world become safer for us all. The next time you step into an airport or anywhere with strangers around you, remember what happened at Gate 47 and choose respect every time. If this story made you feel something, drop a comment below and let me know what you'd do if you were in Marcus's shoes. And if you want more real stories about justice, irony, and unexpected heroes, hit like, subscribe, and turn on that bell.